The biggest mistake in HSR. Okay, you know what? Let's watch this.
Yeah, I probably
The
over-exaggerated
biggest
that title,
mistake in HSR history. Ooh.
but I'm probably not too far off. Maybe the biggest mistake in Star Rail was building a community on Twitter. I'm sure some of these VAs would agree. Lucky for them, something else has been stirring up the Honkai Star Rail community for the past week or two. Our first tier 6, maybe even tier 7 character.
Ooh.
HSR has had a long history of hype characters. Of
I
course,
have
there
no
was the
idea what
launch
that
of
is.
the game with Seal.
I have
and
no
then
idea
one
what
of the
that is.
coolest character designs.
But it's out.
To
Right,
this
it's out.
day,
So it doesn't
being
matter.
Jinglu. Nice
It's
buff,
out.
by the way.
Don't worry about
Then
it.
we have Dill, who we didn't realize would start a trend of 4 stars getting separate forms. Kafka is arguably the most popular character ever. She has one of the most iconic trailers in Hoyo history. She's the most popular character in CN. She came out at the peak of popularity for Star Rail, you get the point. I believe Cyrene would be on the same level of hype as Kafka if she had released back then. An icon in the story, an amazing character design, and tugging at the heartstrings of everyone who played Honkai Impact 3rd. You can stop doing that, Hoyo. We get it. You're trying to call back to this game, but that's enough. We got the message the first 13 times. So I'm sure we all know by now what Cyrene does, but if you've been out of the loop, she's the first character in Star Rail to straight up blatantly
Bro, I
state,
high-key wanna... Bro. Cyrene high-key wants me to make me try Honkai Inventory. How long would it take for us to get to here, by the way? How long would it take for us to get to this place? 3 years? 500 hours. You're gonna quit in 2 days. Very, very long. Wait, is that an entire like Elysia arc like story? Like full, like you know, like how like in version updates they'll post a whole MSQ in like a 6 hour long, 7 hour long, 8 hour long video. Is that something like this for Elysia arc? Can we just watch it? HI3 is low-key worse than Zenless on Zero, and there is 10 years. Storytelling is ass, just watch BV. Eidolons is a whole ass DLC. It's a fucking long. She's better now. Long yet, watch Homo Labs is dead, and there it is.
that she needs to be used with a Cryos Air to get the full value out of her kit. This is the first unit ever that will pretty much be unusable outside of her niche. I'm talking about a glorified cheerleader. And I'm sure some of you probably
Will you be
wouldn't
starting the
even
final
mind, but
story
she
Okay,
of
wait.
be doing-
Euphorious on day 2 or 3?
That is a great question, bro. I was talking about this with my chat just now. Like that's not a video, bro. I low-key am like condemning of starting 3.7 like on day 1, cause like it's so hyped up. So like, I'll just like do my pulls, and the moment I finish my pulls, I'll just slam all in story, and then we'll do all the testings like the day after. Yeah. Low-key. But I haven't really decided yet. Okay, is it better? Okay, which one makes it better for chat? Which one makes it better for the babies? If I do it day 1 or if I do it like day 2? Do day 2. Let us do it first. Wait, if y'all do it first, then what's the point of watching me doing it? It would be pointless, no? Okay, can we get a vote? Like, wouldn't the hype be there if we finish it on like... Because this would be my first time ever I do HSR story over HSR like gameplay on like day 1. 3.7 story day 1, day 2. Day 1. Day 2. I started both on YouTube, Jetties. Yo, kickers. You fucking... Bruh. Oh. Yep.
Since 3, I literally view the story through your reactions. You get invested, and unlike chat, you do pay attention.
Bro, the only thing chat says is looking when there's Aboba. Or like, yeah, oh my god, it's literally 50-50. Okay, YouTube chat seems to really want like day 1 though. YouTube chat really wants day 1 though. We're looking at like a 60% day 1 for YouTube chat, not gonna lie. YouTube chat. I would love day 1 so I can just skip it when I play it. Okay, I feel like that makes sense. I will be your story executive account manager. I will do the story to save you time. I will save you guys time so that you guys can skip story on your own account. hail MrPokke, hail MrPokke, right? I would literally be doing you guys a favor if I watching the movie day 1 or day 2. Would you watch a movie yourself first, then watch someone else watch a movie? Like the fuck? You might as well just watch it like for the first time together, right? And then afterwards you can just skip the movie. I'll save you guys the time needed to do the whole thing twice back to back. It's G, right? If the movie's, bro, if 3.7 is not good, I quit the game. I drop HSR for Chaos Zero Nightmare. I just skip stream on day 1. If we miss a part of the stream, we are spoiled. Something tells me y'all are not even day 1 story doers anyways. The fuck are you guys even doing? How many of y'all even pay attention to the story? Like, who the fuck here even actually pay attention to the story? And all of a sudden, the entire chat is the lore experts. Lore experts from getting... Okay, but getting spoiled is... I can kind of see that though. So like, if you're not... Okay, like, if you walked into a movie halfway, right? Okay, but you know what's the good part of this? You can go over to exclamation kick, guys. Exclamation kick, it has 0 ads and full playback. So the moment you come to the stream, you can just rewind all the way back to the start, play at like 2x speed, and you can catch up with the rest of the stream immediately. I feel like that makes hella sense. I don't know, that makes hella sense. I can only play story on a weekend, or just sub on Twitch. Okay, I just Twitch sub also has a playback now. Yeah, I mean there's a playback option, right? So it's not even that bad. If you're not doing it day 1, are you really doing it on day 2? Bro, I'm 100%. It's either day 2 or day 1. No, it's not gonna be day 3. Because I'm super looking forward to what the 2.7 has over. It's new, yeah? It's new. It's new. The ads are getting weirder. Bun. Oh, future push. Well, too late. Twitch pay warning mode Hoyo. Absolutely. Try day 1. Your viewers will leave. They don't want to get spoiled. No way skipping the last round of M4s. Ooh, I need a 1 vs 2000 video on day 1. Do day 1. So chat will start crying when you start on meta things. Oh god, chat, do you guys remember back in the whole 1 more meme? Before we started 3.6. I got 1 more. I got 1 more. I got 1 more. I got 1 more. Wait. Anomaly arbitration reset. Anomaly arbitration reset. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just, and there it is. And there it is. Day 7, it is. He has 1 more. Currency wars as well, huh? Oh my god, bro. 3.7 is like deep hedge, bro. It is deep hedge. It is deep hedge. 1 week of anomaly. You were scummy with... I was a scum. Scum with 3.6. Beta asked for too long amount. Unsub. Oh. Okay, I will. Okay, how about we ask the most rational community in the Nairo? Let's ask the Twitter community. Let's ask the Twitter community. 3.0 MSQ. Day 1 or day 2? Day 1. Day 2. And then we'll have a Mimi event HSR. Eh? Where is the Mimi event? Cafe event HSR. There we go. I get that. Oh, you can't attach pictures here? Oh, that is so ass. Okay, we'll leave it up for like 2 days. And then we'll see what the Twitter community has to say. We'll put it up with the Twitter community. Imagine not doing anomaly arbitration frame 1 on Babu to show the free-to-plays how it's done. Ah, there's too many rules. Okay, but yeah, I'll think about it.
Absolutely nothing if you're not using her with an Emphorius character. This mostly has to do with her ultimate, which is unironically probably the worst ultimate in the game, outside of her Amphorius teams. This ultimate takes the longest to charge, and it isn't close. Why is this? Why does it matter if her ult takes so long to charge? That's because in a turn-based game, every turn matters.
Yep, bro, this is exactly what I'm saying, bro. All of a sudden, the entire free-to-play community, everybody just became a zero cycler. Everybody just went, oh my god, she can't get it out in 0 cycle, and then I have to clear my first wave in 1 cycle. Absolutely. Since when the fuck did everyone became 0 cycle? That's just fucking crazy.
If you were in denial about the partner character trope that Hoyo has been pushing, I hope you realize where that's gotten us today. The weirdest character ever that literally points you in the direction of a cast of characters that will be irrelevant before you even have the chance to fully build her.
Since they watched me, oh, so it's my fault. I made everyone an elitist.
Cyrene in
it's
the
my
future.
fault. I ruined.
She came out in February.
People doom posing Cyrene was actually my fault. I ruined the HSR community because I ingrained in them that you have to 0 cycle, not even just MOC, you have 0 cycle anomaly arbitration, or I would. Yep, it's my fault, guys. It's my fault.
Specifically, E1 Tribby is so strong that it's a better investment to go for that instead of Cyrene and her Lycone. I'm so tired of this child character being stronger than most of the roster for this long.
Bro, there's like if a casual made a video, there's a BD video. A casual one is like, okay.
This is the one time I was ready for a character to be completely forgotten about by this time, but it seems like she just continues to have more and more use cases, and I'm sure Hoyo thinks it's funny that they showed us the better looking adult form, but instead we have this patty cake merchant that can find a way to slot herself in every single team in the game. I'm actually surprised that it took a character like Cyrene with this bad of a kit design for people to realize that these devs have no clue what they're doing in that dev studio.
It's a Genshin
all throughout Amphorius,
oh, this is absolute. Oh,
and
that's
HSR has been going in this direction for a while now. First, we had Aglaia, who needed her E1 for energy issues if you didn't happen to pull Sunday, and then we have Casper's, who lives and dies by Hyacine, who is also the most broken sustain ever. I can't believe it took all of this to surpass Adventuring, but you get the point.
Breaking news. In a team building game, you need to build your teams. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna bore you with every single flaw.
That's crazy. Why can't I use Fugue with Casters? Why can't I use my... Okay, technically you can use Rami a lot because of like Airbox shadows. Why can't I use my Firefly with a Fire Not?
What you want in a kit.
Why can't I run Aglaia with D Herda? Why?
Probably somehow
why
MiHoYo? Global passive, which I still think was a bad thing. But you saw people still coming up with defense for that.
Global passive
behind it because a monetized global passive has no
global
games,
passive
no
and never does.
But even
global passive.
Don't see the bright side with Cyrene. This kit does not benefit anyone besides someone who needs any excuse to skip a character because you don't get any pulls anyways.
Oh,
you love getting those jades.
Oh my god,
MOC without Cyrene. And the thing that probably sucks the most about Hoyoverse is that once they see that Cyrene sold like crazy, they'll just do it again. We've seen it in the partner mechanic that we're all familiar with now. And other mainstream gacha games have also adopted this mechanic. But take Jiao Shou, for example, or Malwika in Genshin Impact.
Malwika
that floats around with the pillow.
Hey, is this by Genshin guy? Is this Genshin guy's YouTube channel? I feel like it might be Genshin guy's YouTube channel.
We're about to see Malwika Part 2 very soon, considering she sold very well. Columbina is right around the corner.
Oh my god,
I'm going to show you how much Malwika made on screen right now. And it will be 100% the same thing with Cyrene if she sells very well. She'll definitely still sell considering she has a great character design, and that's a bad sign for future units on this same level of hype because they will have the same fate. Another thing that Cyrene happens to do just by existing is cause horrifying HP inflation. HSR has actually done a pretty decent job of
HP
keeping it
inflation.
fairly under control for their
Oh
standards.
no, there
but
it
for
is.
some
The
reason, they
HP
decided that it was
inflation.
time to open the floodgates before
Oh.
4.x. So guess what? Here we have a
Okay,
unit
to be fair, well, this guy's edit is cooking. His One Piece edits. He's cooking.
that won't have a job in 7
A
months,
job!
causing the biggest HP spike we've seen in Euphorius, so the backlash is justified. She's automatically a negative to the game, even if you aren't going to pull her. Let's get something straight though, she is absolutely an upgrade for the casters team. I don't think anyone is trying to say she has absolutely no use whatsoever, but if they are, it's just for the meme, which I get, and that's
Okay, the
work.
memes are.
But outside
Okay,
of
chat. I want to clarify. I'm completely fine with all the memes already. Heck, I even made the memes video about like what happened to the Cyrene. Bro, I love the memes. I think the memes are like super fucking funny. I just have a fucking problem when they are not kidding. It's like they don't mean it as a meme, but they no longer see like the differential between the memes now, which is why like it's so dangerous to start a narrative in a gacha community. Because people have zero comprehension skills and they can't discern from like fact and jokes and like memes and not memes. So like, what started out as a meme? Bro, I swear, the whole Doom pose thing for Cyrene, right? The beta testers, they probably know what's up. I'm not saying that they are like, they don't know how to play game. They probably know where she's good at. And they pointed out like her flaws. And then it just got into like a super blown out proportion. Because the casuals start coming in, right? There's like 99%, I'm pretty sure like all the majority of them, out of 10 people Doom posting, I'm pretty sure 8 people don't even know what the fuck is speed tuning. I'm pretty sure 8 people probably don't even know, oh shit, you need your tracers at level 10, bro, that's crazy, bro. So like, because there's such a big disparity in terms of like understanding for the game itself, it will come to a point where if you don't really understand how the unit works, you'll just go along the narrative. And all this is just fucking funny, right? It's fucking funny to look at all the memes. And it's gone to a stage where you don't even know what's real or not real. Because this video, he makes it like, he's like, nobody's trying to say she's useless. She works well with casters. But it's no longer even that anymore because the people are just saying like, she does nothing. Because the ultimate is so slow. And if you have Eon Chibi, she still does nothing. And then she just serves absolutely zero fucking purpose. Which is like, and I want to do.
Even Euphorius characters don't benefit as much as you think they do. So I would be shocked if Cyrene got released and wasn't buffed in any manner, because I don't see anyone happy about her kit. Not a soul. I haven't seen one person say this is okay. Look, I'm just gonna casually scroll. I'm not even gonna cherry pick. Watch, there's going to be memes about Cyrene almost immediately. Oh, look, see? You could probably farm E6 contents by the time Cyrene gets old. This is the Cyrene mains Reddit. That's crazy. What am I looking at? I don't even know if I can. Dude, the
Okay, you know
JJK
what?
fan.
Okay. This statement here, it has some truth to it. As in, her E2 is really not on it. Her E2 is like, comparatively speaking to like a support, right? It is a very like mediocre E2. Because her damage increase, okay, if you do look at your vertical inversion for supports, most of your damage increase is your E1, and then whatever E2 comes is like dependent on the kit itself. So your E1 Babin, E1 Tribi, E1 Servidra, all of these are like different supports. A lot of their good items are in the E1. If this Cyrene E2 was at her E1, then it would have been very nice. But because it is tied to her E2, and her E1 is like holy fucking useless ass fucking E1, if I was actually paid off by Dawei, and he wants me to sell this unit, I'll tell you, just pull for the E2. Please get this E2, because this E2 is fucking insane. But, legitimately speaking, she's a super cheap investment. At EZO, she's done. You don't need the E1, you don't need the E2, fine, you don't even need the S1, because you can basically just run Harass out like one if you are not thinking about zero cycling. And I have to see one more free-to-play player that skipped everyone in their moms, and you're complaining why you can't zero cycle because you can't get Cyrene 24/7. I will punch a fucking stream.
Fan base has made their way to the Cyrene mains HSR Reddit page. Look at this, bro. What? What am I looking at, bro?
Bruh.
Dude, look at this 2,000 upvotes.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Yo, Rincano is straight up not true, by the way. Is legitimately straight up not true. With DHPT, if your DPS runs DHPT, you can run DHPT because you don't need to get a 0 cycle. And the moment you extrapolate that very first wave, your damage towards the end is gonna be so much more compared to any other supports. Straight up at E0 S0. And if you want to talk about 0 cycling,
this thing, what the fuck? Can I zoom in on? I'm not gonna zoom in on that. What is going on? What? What is this? What is this, bro? Is this like an inside joke? I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm done scrolling through this. This is creeping me out. I don't know. I've seen this face everywhere.
It will.
Is this Hassan?
Okay, this one is good. Oh, I didn't see this. This is my first time seeing this. Oh my god, that is crazy.
HSR is already
that
not
is
in
crazy.
the best state, and just riding this Hoyo popularity train. They have no real competitor to punish their mistakes. That competition could have came in the form of Ethereum restart, but we all know by now how Gacha PvP will never work. It's just completely pay to win. The only reason you probably even knew about this game is because everyone and their mom got sponsored to play it. If you were unfortunate enough to be around during the launch of this game, even free-to-play
how do we go from
were max refreshing in order to be ahead of everyone else while farming materials. Because the true end game was
even Sarah got sponsored,
is what keeps your long-term
everyone got sponsored.
This game was unbelievably grindy to an uncomfortable level. If you put even half of the effort required to play this game into anything else, you could just get a job. If you're in school, make all A's on that report card. You don't want to play a game that requires 26 out of your 24-hour day. So Honkai Star Rail is undoubtedly better than this dumpster fire, and they have no competition within their niche. But
Honkai Star Rail is so successful, they are literally untouched. They are the titan of turn-based gacha games. HSR is a untouchable, indestructible, tier 0 turn-based gacha game. Hail HSR, hail HSR. This is truly the best in the entire world.
Art has been making awful strides for a while now, and this will only continue in Edo Star. They've done a pretty decent job of creating characters that are bad for the game, but make it to where you have solid points of defense. But Star Rail really needs to buff Cyrene and never do something like this again. So your word of the day is Stella. That's right.
Wait, you stole my word of the day. He stole my word of the day. Stella.
That's right, as in Stella Sora. And I might have to make a separate video talking about this game because for some reason,
bro definitely watches.
Like Hoyo paid a company to be greedier than them to make themselves look better. It's
Are they stupid though?
2026, and we are still talking about a 50-50. But not only that, one of the worst gacha systems I've ever seen. Have we ever seen?
Oh my god, yo, Ru, thanks for the super chat. 0 cycling every MOC with Edu Aguilera, even doing Fusion Sunday Bronya last cycle. Do I need Edu Cyrene or can C0 still work? You 0 cycle every MOC with Fusion Sunday Bronya. Damn, that's a really, really fucking good 0 cycle then. Is that E6 Sunday? Fusion Sunday Bronya with Edu Aguilera? Okay, if your Sunday is like Eidolons or whatever, then you can don't worry about it. Yeah, you're good. You can still bench Bronya though. So like maybe you could consider getting your Cyrene, and then you let Sunday pull up Cyrene to get your ultimate instantly. I don't think you necessarily need to Edu.
The price of pulls before the game came out. It's not that hard to be this far out of touch. The gacha space is in an odd place right now. You see what HSR is doing. They've been on a pretty hot streak of garbage, and the rest of the Hoyo games haven't been doing much either. Wuwa has no content. New gachas that have already come out have gotten pretty bad reception too, like Stella Sora,
Gacha,
Etheria, of course, and Blue Protocol. But at the
end
of the day,
will save everything.
Like, who cares? Because if you like how Cyrene looks, then go ahead and
CZM will save everything.
If I had the Jades, I'd probably pull her too. Free to play, of course. I wouldn't spend a dime on her. I wouldn't want Hoyo to get
free to play
5 units only last.
Hey, guess what? Bob is pulling. Go fuck yourself, free to please. Bro, I will literally activate the fucking E2 Casuals just to fuck with the free to please. Oh my god, wait. We are free to place. Of course, we lose every video. Oh my god, oh, now there's video. Oh, see you guys on the clip channel. You have cooled your last cool, my man.